I just found out what kind of books girls read, and they're freaking disgusting. So there's a lot of women that read full-blown corn, okay? I mean a lot of corn. A lot of corn, okay? We're talking hot, steamy, full frontal Cobb action. It's popping their kernels. It's coating them in movie theater butter. That didn't even make sense, but it's popcorn related, so it works. Look, everything the German government did in the 30s and the 40s was pretty bad, okay? I know book burning is on the bottom of the list of really bad stuff they did, but I'm not a fan of burning books either. But if I had to say burn a bunch of books out of existence of this country, it would definitely be these steamy lady novels, okay? Look, I am not an innocent man. Who amongst us has clean internet history? This I ask you. But even in despite of that, and I know it's probably the fault of the, patriarchy or whatever, but society has always told us that women were better than that. They said women didn't care about frivolous and sinful things like lust or the male body, but rather they cared about the man's soul. That they were these righteous creatures, better than us gorilla-minded men, just looking for pure pleasure. I mean, all silly little jokes aside, it's fine that women read corn or even watch it. We're all human, we have needs, but it's just, it kind of feels like, that finding out that so many of these women watch or read this stuff, you feel a little betrayed, You feel like, you feel, it's kind of like if you found out Santa Claus was Jewish. It wouldn't be like, what? No! I'll never celebrate Christmas again! But you would definitely be like, I guess that's fine, but I mean, I still feel a little betrayed somehow. I just never really thought of the idea of Rabbi Santa, but it is what it is, I guess. My whole life, I've been told as a man, you don't have to worry much about looks. As long as you work hard, are funny and kind and ambitious, you'll find a woman that will fall in love with you. I now realize that's complete and total bullshit. No, I'm kidding. If you work hard and you're a good person, you'll find somebody. But the thing is that some of these novels chicks read are just totally unhinged. Like, if it was on video, it would be hardcore corn. And to make matters worse, some of it would be, I'll just say, Welch's grape juice corn. Yes, I am totally serious. There's an extremely popular genre of these romance novels called dark romance. And if you don't believe me how bad this stuff is, here is a Google summary of all the stuff this genre contains. It's a romanticization of all the most evil and unspeakable things you can do to a woman. It's terrible, and this genre is extremely popular too. There's a popular book in this genre called Hunting Adeline that's about a woman being stalked and her stalker doing all kinds of unspeakable things and numerous other bad things. And this thing has sold 1 million+ copies, I think, and has been on numerous bestsellers lists. If a man wrote a book like that, he would go to jail, and understandably so. They might even burn him at the stake. I can only describe this situation where, do you guys remember that meme? Every day we stray further from the light of God. That's this genre of book. There's just something more degenerated about reading this stuff than there is watching it. Because really think about it, if you're reading something, you're becoming legitimately immersed in it. It's more immersive than VR because you're visualizing everything in your own mind. You're creating the characters, creating the world, visualizing the scenes. It's kind of like, you ever see the cartoons where they open up the storybook and then they jump inside the storybook and then they're in the world of that story? I don't know, man. I just don't know. I mean, it's a free country. Everyone has the right to do with what they choose. But, if I see dark romance novels at a bookstore, I may just personally buy all of them to set them on fire because I think we would be protecting ourselves from the wrath of God. You know what I'm saying? This country really went downhill the moment Taylor Swift started swearing in her music and stuff. I knew no good would come from that. I knew it. I said to myself, Taylor Swift is swearing. She's the fabric of all that is pure and wonderful in this nation. And now that she has abandoned her purest values, this country is following suit.